Okay guys, this is my Stromberg carburetor on my 186 Holden engine, and I'm going to show you the fault that came with the car, with the carburetor, and what I did to fix it. That's the top of the carby, as you can see. The important thing at the is this linkage. This is the linkage it works with the fast idle and the choke linkage there, the choke link, and we're going to be showing you this issue down here where I fixed it with a cable tie right underneath the fast idle cam and the fast idle cam cradle, and the idle screw is around the front here. I'm pointing with my finger. Around the front of the cradle is the idle screw. Right, let's go inside and show them paperwork so you can see what I'm talking about. Put this on pause. Okay, here's the paperwork inside where we've got the drawing of the Stromberg carburetor. I'm going to point down to the cradle here. The cradle is that one there, and that's the cam that sits inside, and the front edge is where the idle screw sits, and you can use the idle screw on different surfaces there to give you a different speed when you're using the choke for fast idle and regular idle. And let me show you another diagram here that I made up. This is the cradle from the side view, and with a slightly under view. There's actually under the cradle there's a hole that never had a screw put in it, and that screw was supposed to go up through it and hit the bottom of the cam, but it's never supplied, so you can't actually make the back of this go up and down, which presents the different surfaces at the front to the idle screw. Right, so my job was, rather than trying to put a screw in here, because it's very difficult to get to once the carburetor is on the manifold, so I put a cable tie on inside and under the cam to effectively push up the back of the cam the distance or the thickness of the cable tie. This has presented a different surface to the idle screw, so when I now start the car, it starts wonderfully. Right, there's the idle cam, that's the idle screw, that's the cradle. This hole was the original adjustment, but no screw ever supplied for it. And there is this cable tie raises the rear of the cam R to present a different surface at the front. Now when I start the car, I simply pull out the choke all the way, crank the car. While it's cranking, I tap the accelerator. When it starts and fires, you can push the choke all the way in, but the choke itself will not go all the way in. It is set by the outside of the Stromberg linkages. And you can tramp the pedal again and it will disconnect that new setting, and you'll have to pull out the choke 25%. But it changes the way the car starts. It's absolutely fantastic. Better than new. That's all I can say, better than new. Hope you can try it soon with a cable tie on your Stromberg.